Majogba don ho bakana ya o mia o nugba.
Majogba don bakana ya o mia o nugba.
Majogba don ya majogba don ho bakana ya o mia o nugba.
Majogba don bakana ya o mia o nugba. Mia we nya kala to.
Makanya kala o.
Miawe nyakala to radaba koklo chuto fokle bida beya o nube majogba dome makarelia o miawo nube
Garku majogba dome
majogba ho makarelia o miawo nube majogba dome makarelia o miawo nube
Majogba dome
Majogba ho bakadalia o miao nuba. Majogba dome bakadalia o miao nuba. Amakawe nyakala to, miawe nyakala to. Amakawe nyakala to, miawe nyakala to. Jogba daba koklo chuto fokla bidea ya o nuba. Majogba dome bakhakelia o nuba. Miao ya miela jogba domu miao ya miela jogba ho bakhakelia o nuba. Miao ya miela jogba dome ba makawelia o miao ya panuba amakawe nyakala o miatogbi we nyakala to ba makawe nyakala to miao nyakala to ba ko klochu to fokla bidea ba ya o nuba. Majogba dome ba makawelia o miao panuba. Miao ya miela jogba domu miao ya miela jogba dom ho bakhakelia o nuba. Miao ya miela jogba dome ba makawele o miao ya panuba amakawe nyakala to miao nyakala to amakawe nyakala to miawe nyakala to ba koklo chu ya to fokla bidea be ya o nuba misikwa mala jogba dome ba khakelia o nuba khakelia o nuba khakelia o nuba koklo chu ya to fo bide achivi bide acho be ya ta o nuba nyom to gbo yo la nyigban ya ji yo la jogba fiate fo jiji makawe nyam mahao makawe vagbegbo ya mafia o nya gbeto o la agbegbo ya ma wo nu yo wo la gbegbo ya mafia marakameli o egbo me miato gbi o la ba miawo ya mi la jogba dom miawo ya mi la jogba ho ba khakelia o miawo panugba miawo ya mi la jogba dom amakawelia o miawo panugba amakawe nya kana to miawe nya kana to akba gama ya li ho moyone balisao gama ya li ho vo o moyone balisao ba futula isabona gama yo balisao ba futula isabona gama lo afio yo balisa yuchuchu isabona gama afio yo balisao gama li ho o moyone balisao gama ya li ho gako moyone balisao ba futula isabona gama afio yo balisao mio to gbo la gbogbo e mu ho mio o na gbeto fo ma kata mio nye koviao mio o na gbeto fo ma afio va gbeto fo ma yo va gbeto fo ma yo akpa my name Thotho Sao. Let me take this opportunity to say hi to my viewers all over the world. Thank you very much for viewing and for listening. Today is a very special day. We are coming out to you in a very grand style. So we want to give you a very conscious words, a very conscious teachings about the world, about the embodied state, about this universe that we call Badu. So, in the beginning of time, it wasn't that our forefathers didn't know anything about how to operate or live life in this universe. We know, and as a result, our forefathers managed life, they went through life. In fact, they developed very highly spiritual souls, very high spiritual beings. For that matter, we have passed through time. We have walked through this planet Earth. So we have experience. We have what we can call our own. We can move life forward. It's very unfortunate that today it looks like we kind of lost our past memories, our past glory. We have a lot of information at hand that we can share, or we want to share with each and every one of you. That one of our ancient fathers said the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. The black man is capable of what? Managing his own affair. So today we want to take you into the world of Woli, into the world of embodiment. So as you can see, everything that your eyes can see in this universe is of body, is wearing body. So for that matter, in our perspective, in African wisdom, in our knowledge system, our forefathers did establish that this life constitutes body. So therefore, we have what we call in Afan Woli Meji. And Woli Meji stated categorically that this world that we are living in is a world of embodiment. Therefore, no entity, nothing at all can travel outside this world of embodied state, come here and live here. No way. Nothing at all can come here. If anything want to come, you must wear body. If anything want to come into this domain, you must wear body. For that matter, we are going to learn about how to take care of your body state, how you can walk through life with consciousness of your body and your soul. So what it means is that the whole domain of this life, as we call Woli Meji. Woli Meji said that Bodovi mabu achi bodovi potomo, bak bodovi potoma jashilan potome, bodovi potoma nuchilan potome, nuchilan nope, ba jashilan matona povocho lambubu va jenim. Jashilan matona povocho lambubu va jenim. So what it means is that in this domain of life that we find ourselves, no entity, nothing at all can come into this universe if not wearing body. If you don't have body, you cannot survive in this domain. That we call this whole domain Badu. We call this whole domain Badu. So, meaning it's a region of air, it's a region of sound. You see the moon, it must wear body. The sun must carry body. The earth wears body. The human beings, the animals, the plant, everything is wearing body. Why that? Because when I'm talking about Woli Meji being a state where body can exist, what I'm saying is that, we have our solar region. We have other planets, which we'll be talking about later. How Afan mentioned all of that. We'll be talking about them later. But on this planet that we have found ourselves, Woli Meji is saying that if anything want to come into this domain, you must wear body. So nothing leaves this body state, this embodied state. Nothing comes into this embodied state. So once we have Woli, what it means is that we have to take very good care of your body. You know, every single entity, every single human being in this life is having his or her own form of body, Woli. So, we all have rules and regulations governing our Woli, our body. So, because of that, when you were coming down into this life, we all have our own rules. There are certain things I don't eat because just to preserve, maintain, and keep the Woli active, conscious, I don't have to eat certain things. If you dare, you try eating things that your Woli does not support, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting Woli. Now, the first body that the physical eyes can see is what we call Woli. In Afan, Woli Meji. The second skin under Woli Meji is what we call Ngule or Ngule Meji. Then, Woli Meji and Ngule Meji harbor what we call the soul or loso within. So these two bodies is what keeps us moving or keep the soul moving. So for that matter, you have to take very good care of your Woli and your Ngule. If you don't do that, what it means is that your loso, your soul, has no option than to depart the body. And where the soul will go, we also talk about that. We also talk about where the soul will be going when the soul leaves the body, the two bodies. So we have to maintain and take very good care of these two bodies because first, the first body, which is Woli, has access to the sun. And it has a lot of information from the sun. Or it gets a lot of information from the sun, which when it receives these energies from the sun, it transfers them into your Ngule body to keep the Ngule body active. And mind you, the Ngule body receives these informations from Woli or from the sun through Woli. Then your Ngule body keeps you moving. Now, let me tell you this. For you to live long, all depend on your two bodies, your Woli and your Ngule body. Why am I saying that? You see, your Woli, because the Ngule body cannot survive. The Ngule body is the white skin under this one. You know, when something scratch this body, there is another whitish body or skin that you see. That is what a fan called Ngule body, the body of light. So, because that body of light cannot expose itself to the sun direct, because of that, when the Ngule carry the loso into this domain, it has to work itself out so it can transform the Ngule and have what? Woli to cover itself before it can live under the sun. Bahoshivinyo nama yakushi Ngule obevyo. Ahoshivinyo lo yakushi Ngule obevyo. Amikwele more nuba chima vola patomo na bana vola batomo. Amikwele more nuba chima vola patomo na bana vola batomo. Mahoshivinyo lo yakushi Ngule obevyo. Mahoshivinyo na maba yakushi Ngule obevyo. Zakaja bevi yakushi Ngule obevyo mitu waya. Nemia mohwa, nemia moya bladua. Yakushi Ngule. Mahoshivinyo lo yakushi Ngule obevyo. Ahoshivinyo nama yakushi Ngule obevyo. Amikwele mora nubachi ama vola patonu na bayana vola batomu. Mahoshivinyo lo yakushi Ngule obevyo. So when the Woli come into this domain, what it means is that it has to cover Woli, it has to cover Ngule so it can sustain Ngule under the sun. Ngule does not have what it takes to receive direct energy from the sun. Because of that, it has to wear Woli on top. And I'll be telling you a story as time goes on. How Woli is always jealous of the Ngule body. The reason is that Ngule is having direct connection with the soul or with Loso. We'll be going into that. So because of that, Ngule is always jealous of, Woli is always jealous of Ngule body. And then, mind you, before Ngule body will receive, when I say Ngule body, please, there's white skin under this one. Should something scratch this your body, you'll see another whitish body. That body is what a fan calls Ngule body. And I'm saying that Ngule body cannot expose itself to the sun. Because of that, it needs to wear Woli in this domain. That is what we call the whole of this region Woli Meji. But Bodovi ma buachia Bodovi for Tomo, but Bodovi for Toma, Chashino for Tome, Bodovi for Toma, Nubabo for Tome, Bodovi for Toma, Nuchilan no way. But Jashina Motona, Povocho Lambu Vaganadamo, Bakiheva Mila. Nyo agbeto achio eto eho elao echio nyigba nu yo kata po me la gbegbo ya mo kwa wo ko ya ta no fia nu bo de ke makata va ava no fia e gloma afa le nami ba jaji la mo to apo vo cho lambu bu va jenio ta. So what it means is that in this domain, the things that we are seeing, things that we have, they are the only thing that can survive in this domain. Likewise, Wolimeji is saying that Jajilamu to Hapovocho, a lambu buva genio. Allo Jajilamu to Napovocho, a lana dollar, Jajilava, a tuamo. Fika again Allah. That is why a fan is saying that this domain, this Betu, this universe that we find ourselves, you cannot live here and go to different world. There is no world for you. We can only survive here. That is why we are here. So for that matter, pay attention very well and learn. This is ancient teachings from afar, not coming from Thotho Sao. So I'm just a vessel giving you the knowledge. The knowledge is not mine. It's coming from afar. It's from our ancient fathers. So, Ngule body, the whitish skin under this one has direct access to the soul, to Loso. Let me, maza a fact benemi. Loso. Alaba Losoa. That is what we are calling today in English soul. Now, for the soul to live happily in this body, what it means is that your Ngule body and your Woli body must be active. These two bodies must be conscious of themselves and must be active so they can carry Loso forward. If along the way these two bodies become weak, there is problem. And the body that is very important, though the two are important. Ngule body is very important. Before anybody will feel that, okay, I'm not feeling well, if you are sick, if you're not feeling well, if you have any inner problem, it means that there is a problem with your Ngule body. Because I'll be telling you what it takes for how Ngule, the entire Ngule system connects to your blood system, circulations, how Ngule carries all this knowledge in its own house. And mind you, we will go into that as time goes on. But a very big book is coming out, which when it comes out, everything is there. You have a look at them. You read it and enjoy. I'm just giving you filler. Now, the Mure body and the Woli body, they are very important body that we need to take a very good care of. Because to carry your soul forward, for your soul to develop, for your soul to grow, you need these two bodies to be active. And these two bodies, they are based on rules and regulations. Woli. That is why when you come to, or you go to Tobo, the Afan priest, or those who have knowledge in Afan, those who are those that have been doing Afan initiation, if you go to them, whenever you visit them, they will take you through ceremony that you become conscious of yourself, that you know that, oh, this Woli, this my body, it doesn't need to eat this and that. My Mule body doesn't need to eat this and that. So if you get all these informations, then you will know how to maintain these two bodies. Our ancient fathers said, be careful whatever you see. Be careful whatever you listen to. Be careful what you eat. And be careful whatever you breathe in. Whatever you say, be very careful. And whatever you touch, be very careful. That you can get good or the opposite of good. So therefore, you have to be very conscious. To go through life successfully and become conscious and spiritual, you need to take care of these two bodies. And what I'm trying to say is there is something we call Agbo Amaton. There are 5 blissful gates, conscious gates, stages of awareness, stages of growth in a farm, which we'll be talking about days to come. But there is something also we call Woli, Molete. And that is how to activate your Woli, how to make your Woli become very conscious and your Mule become very conscious, how to learn about things that surround you, how to understand Woli and Mule of everything around you is very important. That knowing your Woli and knowing your Mule can pave way for you to be able to capture glimpses. You know, it is only through this conscious activity that you can bring forth, that you can bring the higher souls, that you can bring the higher energies, that you can bring the genius, the higher conscious souls that want to visit this universe to transform. So it is very important that we take a very good care of our body so that our soul can expand. See, the soul where your loso is sitting, what it needs to grow, to develop, to get experience, to get consciousness is from the body, your two bodies. The two bodies, Woli and Ngule. And these two bodies is the only thing that can allow Loso to have its own convenience, to have its own will of growth and development. So, if you control your Woli and your Ngule very well, then your Loso, your soul will grow, will experience spiritual consciousness. The spiritual third eye that we have been talking about, how or what a fan said about it will shock you. But we'll go into it later on. Now, today we are talking about Woli. And you see, Woli, as I said, is everything that you see around is Woli. That is body. Though everything that you see has more than one body. But the body that we see with our physical eyes is what we call Woli. That is the outer body. That is the physical body, the body of everything that we see. But I'm saying that that body receives energy from the sun, transmit that energy to the Ngule body. So the Ngule body can now use this energy and share it to the various parts of the system, your organs, everything in the body state. So, when you are feeling sick, it means that your Ngule body has been affected. When something is wrong with you, it means that your Ngule body is affected. And quickly, what you need to do for you to come back to life, for you to recover, is to visit your Ngule body. There are a whole lot of informations. There are a whole lot of activities that we do. You can reactivate or re-conscientize or re-energize your Ngule body through, there are meditations of Ngule body, and there are meditations about the body of Woli, and there are meditations of the soul, or Loso, as we call it in Afan. So, all of these things are very important. We'll be talking about them as time goes on. That will break them down. Today, I'm just hitting point. As you all know, it has been a very long while that I have been seen in public domain. So it has been for a reason, and for the reason, I think most people are aware, and it's not something to talk about now. So what it means is that I have to divide all of these things and take Woli as a topic. We'll go into Woli. Later take Ngule, later take Loso as the soul. Then we break all of them down so that you know the reason why Ngule cannot have direct access to the sun. There is a reason. And the fan stated it categorically. The reason why Ngule body can't have direct access to the sun. Gudawe kloi bogbo Afika jierele zaido kloi bogbo Amle mavodwawe kloi bogbo Afika jierele zaido kloi bogbo Amli mavodwa we ploi bogbo Eye kushimule ploi bogbo Amli mavodwa we ploi bogbo Vafika jierele zaido Plomi bogbo Gudawe ploi bogbo Poli yakushimule And mokata mi bonago madaga. We will give meaning to all of these things. Or once our book is out, you will love it. You will love it. So Woli, as you can see around, let me give you another filler. You see, everything that we have in this life is from the mind. Everything is coming from the mind. There is nothing physical or energy that does not come from the mind. And I will break them down for you. You see, if you close your eyes, I'll talk about that another time. The objective universe lives in your mind. For that matter, you need total concentration. You need full concentration of Woli and Woli. It is only through this concentration, through these bodies, that you can achieve total silence, that you can go within the state of the mind and bring out the objective universe. Anything you see with your eyes, I am telling you that a fan said it lives in your mind. There is nothing in this universe that does not exist in your mind. As you're watching me today, I exist in your mind, said by Thotho Sao. As you are watching me today, you exist in my mind. I exist in your mind. Everything you see with your physical eye lives in your mind. So don't try to pick things from the physical Woli and try to put them in the mind. They are there already. Go into the mind and bring out more of Woli out, more of the embodied things that are wearing body. Go into the mind and bring them out. The mobile phones, the spacecrafts, the cars, the aeroplane, where did they get them from? The mind. Everything is there. My people, our forefathers, our ancient fathers did a very good job, and they have calculated everything very well. And you know, there is one thing that you guys have been saying, that our ancient fathers, they took the knowledge away. They took everything away. They didn't take dime away. They didn't take anything away. Everything is here. Our forefathers are not selfish to take what will help you away. If they do that, when they are coming back, they will suffer. So they left behind a serious, a very strong, very conscious knowledge, which we decided to ignore. But today, we are here to give them back to you. So, you know, Woli meji, how can you get lost in your own house? How can you get lost in your own house? Even if you are from sleep, you can't get lost from your own house. Have you heard it before? That somebody get lost in his own house? A fan is telling you that nobody can get lost in his own house. So this house of Woli, this Badu, this universe of names and forms, this universe, we can never get lost in this universe. For that matter, we need to be conscious of ourselves. What Woli Meji is telling us is that everything in this life, we are capable of handling them. We know them. We can do everything in this existence. Everything is possible. It is just that we kept distance. We left off the true form of education, the true form of spiritual awakening energy, spiritual consciousness. We left them behind, and we are Anyigba majo floor. Can you jump this land, this earth? Can you jump this earth and fall on another land, another planet? No way. Anyigba majo floor. Na jua anyigba yajike. So you cannot get lost in your own house. You have to be familiar. Things in this life, they are for you, they are for me. Let's try to exploit the ancient knowledge. And I am telling you that nothing is lost. Once we have a fan, Draku Drakbanya, with us, once we have the whole universe as a fan, nothing is lost. Everything is still intact. And I promise you, we shall make it together. We shall make it together. I'm going for a quick commercial break. I will be back. Ago, you, we are back. As we were saying, there is a need for us to visit our ancient knowledge system so as to rediscover or uncover or unearth the truth and bring them to the people. Bakpajaka mawuloe luante jo plakpae efan bajaka mawulo luante jo plakpae luante jo plakpao luante jo plakpae bajaka mawuloe luante jo plakpae efan bajaka mawuloe luan tuê jog plak bai luan tuê jog plak bai luan tuê jog plak bai bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai fa bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai ba luan tuê jog plak bai luan tuê jog plak bao bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai fa bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai ba luan tuê jog plak bai luan tuê jog plak bai bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai fa bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai ba luan tuê jog plak bao luan tuê jog plak bai bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai fa bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bao luan tuê jog plak bai luan tuê jog plak bao bajaka mauloe luan tuê jog plak bai fa bajaka maulo luan tuê jog plak bai. If you have much for you, bajaka maulo luan tuê jog plak bai. You were born or you came into this universe with your own energy, with your own Woli, with your own body, with your own energetic body, with your own body. And these bodies, they are not meant to kill you or destroy you. You came with your own form. So, you must preserve them. You must maintain them. You must make sure you carry your akpajaka. This body, they are not meant to destroy you. Akpajaka mo walo, lonte jokle for akpa. Your spiritual experience, your body experience, the body that you came with, both your body of Woli and the body of Mule, these two bodies, they can't kill you, rather to keep you alive, to take you through life. that you came with your own body that you must take very good care of. So, Woli is a body of existence. And Mure is a body beneath Woli. It's a body that lives under Woli. The white skin, if something scratch here, this Woli, this body, you see a whitish, skin. And that skin is what a fan called Mure. And we'll be talking about something that we call Mure Boloso, a fan called Mure Boloso. And the reason why a fan called only Mure and Loso together and call it Mure Boloso. Mais le jaji javi opon. Su sui tae onyebe Mure plo Loso a ozon mi wana blogger. The reason why Mure and Loso, or you call it the Loso, you call it soul. The reason why the Mure body and the soul, they work together. They work together. You can't separate them. You cannot separate the Mure and the soul, Loso. You can't separate Mure Boloso. Never in this life. That is why when you are coming into this life, you came with Mure Boloso. When you are going, you go with Mure Boloso. The Mure body is the whitish body. Boli juadeki. Susui tae na mekua okona aklala avoyi ba voyi chichi akoyi yomwe. Susui ta ye okona klala ako amademe akoyi dera togbawa afamble boli areble me gbana foga kuranchi. Ta Mure plo Losoa o le duala. Yesu suita Woli no mwa Mure ya hami bwana gagagere bo. The reason why Woli is always jealous of Mure body, we will be talking about it. Because Mure has direct access to the soul and Woli is outer. There is something that we will be talking about. So, you came with your own form. Don't look at yourself and look at somebody and say, this person is nicer than me. This person's body is better than my body. No way. Bajaka maulohe lo antwe jo plakpae. Enfin, baklika maulohe lo antwe jo plakpao. Lo antwe jo plakpae. Luan tue jok lakpa o, bakpajaka maulo e, luan tue jok lakpa e, enfin, pajaka maulo e, luan tue jok lakpa e. You came with your own body, so it's perfect, it's good, it's okay for you. Your body is not better than my body. My body is not better than your body. The reason why we all have different kinds of body. Well, we are all human beings, but we have different body. My body is not equal or can never be equal, can never be same with anybody's body under the sun. I came with only this body. Only this body. I am the only one wearing this body. And the reason why we have different kinds of body, we'll be talking about it. So, I want to thank everybody for listening and watching us. This is just the beginning. We need much support from all of you. Distribute our videos, share the videos, like the videos, because anuadeka. We are in a good and a very nice days. And these days are not just for me, but for all of us. Bali juare blonbanare. Etechino nagbe ne te kana vuble. Etechino nagbe ne te kana vuble. So let us all be our brothers and our sisters keepers. Please, if somebody step on you, don't fight him or her. After all, we are all the same. After all, we are all the same. After all, we are all the same. My name, Thotho Sao. 0244 91 23 83. 0244 91 23 83. If you are watching us from afar outside Ghana, then you can add +233 244 91 23 983 +233 244 91 23 83. My name, Thotho Sao. Thank you all. Have fun.